You stole my boat.
Actually,
My dog stepped on a bean.
My dog stepped on a bean.
Ow!
If you're familiar with that phrase, you've probably been following Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's trial, or at least seen the meme on social media. It sure is a roller coaster ride for these two. In today's video, let's step back from all the drama and take a look at some of the most amazing facts about the very talented and famous Johnny Depp. The second, also known as Johnny Depp, was born in Owensboro, Kentucky on June 9, 1963. He's the youngest of 4 children of waitress Betty Sue Palmer and civil engineer Christopher Depp. When his parents divorced in 1978, his mother later married Robert Palmer, whom Depp has called an inspiration. His first encounter with major screen stardom is when he joined the cast of the hit TV series 21 Jump Street. He played Tom Hansen, a member of a special undercover police team made up of young officers. That role propelled and helped him to become one of the most famous and well-paid actors in the history of show business. He isn't the typical method actor. According to Depp, when I read script, I start to get flashes of imagery. It may be a person I've known in my life. In Edward Scissorhands, it was a dog that I had as a child. Aside from 21 Jump Street, he is well known for starring in roles in Sleepy Hollow, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Dark Shadows, Edward Scissorhands, Alice in Wonderland, and Pirates of the Caribbean films. In making a single movie, he earns around $20 million on average. In 2017, it was said that Johnny Depp spends a total of $2 million annually because of his outstanding talent. He currently has 70 guitars and 14 properties all over the world, from a Kentucky farmhouse to a private Bahamas island. He also travels in his luxury cars and flies in his private jet. Depp also developed an expensive liking for high-quality wine. Speaking of high-quality wine, we made a whole video about the 8 most expensive things in the world. Go check that out and see what number is the most luxurious wine ever. It will blow your mind. In May of 2022, it is said that his property portfolio totals a whopping $100 million. Johnny Depp has a net worth of $160 million. In 2012, the Guinness Book of World Record placed him as the actor with the highest salary in the showbiz industry. It's no surprise that he has a lot of money to spend for his extravagant taste. Let's dive into Mr. Depp's expenses and see where his wealth goes when he's not making millions in front of the camera. It's no surprise that rich people buy big mansions, go on expensive vacations all over the world, and have pricey hobbies. However, before we go any further to the specifics related to those, let's check out the most lavish purchases Johnny Depp has ever made. One of his most costly purchases is related to the death of his very close friend, Hunter Thompson. He spent around $5 million to grant Hunter's last wish of having his ashes shot out of a cannon. In addition to firing the cannon higher than the Statue of Liberty, Depp also arranged an awesome fireworks display for the VIP guests who attended the burial. To be honest, if you get paid $20 million for some months of work, spending that much of money to shoot the ashes of your best bud is a good deal. Here's a little trivia for you all. Did you know that Johnny Depp nearly worked himself to death while shooting Edward Scissorhands? He became extremely passionate about the film and lost more than 25 pounds for that role. To play his character as authentically as possible, Depp refused to use any cooling agent in his all-leather costume and later suffered heat exhaustion and collapsed during filming. Depp owns a large variety of properties that he accumulated throughout his acting career. He owns 5 penthouses in Los Angeles, a horse farm in Kentucky, and a whole village in France, just to name a few. He also has his private compound in the Hollywood Hills out of 5 residences that he possesses and which are valued at a total of $19 million. There are stories that he paid to build underground tunnels to connect the residences, but it hasn't been fully certain whether or not he carried out the proposal. He also purchased a horse farm in his home state of Kentucky in 1995 for a total of $950,000. 5 years later, he sold the property for $1 million. However, Johnny Depp had a realization and repurchased it in 2005 for the price of $2 million. He gave the property to his mother as a present. She lived in the home until she passed away in 2016. Mr. Depp is also proud owner of a private island in the Bahamas in which he and Amber Heard marked their second wedding anniversary. Little Hall's Pond Cay is an eco-friendly island that is a 45-acre 3-island hall that Johnny bought for $5.35 million. During Johnny and Amber's marriage, they used only one of the 5 penthouses that he bought in Los Angeles. The other 4 were occupied by the couple's friends and relatives. The buildings were located in a historic deco building bought by Depp back in 2007, but he decided to sell it in 2016 following his divorce with Amber Heard. He also has a whole French town, skate parks for his sons. There are also restaurants in the main and guest house with 15 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms. Because Johnny Depp's properties are all over the world, he needs an accessible mode of transportation. Just like his properties, his taste in traveling is the highest luxury as well. He owns a massive yacht that is 150 feet long and costs $350,000 to sustain. He then sold it to British author J.K. Rowling in 2016. He also has a collection of 45 luxurious cars. He spent a large sum of money and is worthy of comparison with some of the grandest in the world. If you're filthy rich, having a private jet is a must. He chooses to fly in a Gulfstream G5, which comes with a total bill of $200,000 monthly. Depp has an expensive passion for guitars, artworks, and celebrity memorabilia. He is a very proud owner of more than 200 artworks, including masterpieces by the renowned Andy Warhol. To keep all of his belongings, he has nearly a dozen storage facilities. Not to mention the wine that he consumes costs him more than $30,000 monthly. It hasn't always been rainbows and butterflies for him to keep up with the extravagant lifestyle that he lives. Despite his massive fame and fortune, he still encountered financial hardships at various stages in his life. His bank account could not keep up with his outstanding legal bills and other major expenditures. This is a great lesson that we can learn from celebrities. Just because we have massive amount of money doesn't mean that our resources are unlimited and do not need appropriate management. Let this be a lesson to all of us that when it comes to our expenses, we need to be a little bit more conscious. Thank you for tuning till the end. We hope you learned a thing or two about the life of the very talented Johnny Depp. By the way, what's your favorite Johnny Depp movie? We would like to know. Wear Ignite Crunch. Subscribe to our channel, like, share, and we'll see you on the next video.